Hello, everybody. So this is my discussion post video. Some of the formative assessments that I gave that have been giving within my classroom that is the best form of assessment for me would be my students' final projects. For me, once I teach the lesson. I see that, hey, all right, you've learned it. Okay, cool. Go do it. By the end of the end of the project, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you were able to do this. You didn't do this so well. That's okay. All right, now I know. All right, these are your strengths, and these are your weaknesses. So some of the negative attempts is my school actually is we have an incentive for writing. Our writing scores and our reading scores are not where they're supposed to be. But in order to, you know, be a part of that and to help the students, I had them basically write, just anything between like 5 to 10 sentences about their project. Why'd you design it the way you designed it? How'd you feel about the information that you learned? Give me 2 or 3 facts. And then third, what were some challenges that you faced, And I will say that out of like 432 students, only a quarter of them were able to do that assignment. And the rest of them really struggled. Like I'm talking some classes couldn't even write a sentence. So I think that's the one that I want to continue to work on. But it was a failed attempt. So I would say that some of the formative assessments that could be differentiated would be multiple choice. Multiple choice assessments, and what I've done in the past when I was in special education was, the code talk class that I had, the kids all got the same test, but the kids that had disabilities or had accommodations, they would get either the same test or a test with similar questions, but not as many questions, or the same test as everybody else, but you all can use your notes, to help you with your test because you guys struggle. So I would say that multiple choice is the best. And something that I want to do that I haven't done before would be mini surveys. Before my students start a project, take a mini survey. Let's really talk about what do you know about perspective? What do you know about shading? What are the complementary colors? Then we do the project. After we do the project, let's take another mini survey where it's like, okay, what did you learn? What is something that I could do better to teach? How can I teach you better for next year or for other students, So I would say that the first one would be informative, and then the after their projects, that would be the formative assessment. So that's my discussion video. Thank you guys for your time, and I look forward to seeing you guys in class next week.